Hello and welcome back to Mrs. DeVita's Art Room. I am Miss DeVita and I have missed you guys. Tonight we are going to draw a panda. So what you need, your paper, your pencil, or your Sharpie. Are you ready to start? Let's get started. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to start with our panda's head. What we're going to do is we're going to come up right until the top middle of the paper here. And we're going to draw kind of a letter C shape like this. All right, get a chance to catch up there. Okay, and you might want to draw a little bit lighter than I'm doing. I'm just drawing a little dark so you guys can see it. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit for the back of the head, the neck there. All right, what you're gonna do is we're gonna bring that around and we're gonna make a big old belly. We're making the body here. Pandas usually have large bellies. All right, kind of looks a little bit like a manatee right now if you look at it. So here's what we're gonna do. Up on top of the head, draw some ears, kind of like a little cookie shape almost. Little wiggly ears. All right, and we're gonna make our panda. Make him a snout. And make him a nose. Okay. And you can color it in as you go along, or if you'd rather wait, if you want to paint it. I actually ended up using watercolors to go over mine to make it look a little more like a Asian painting. Japanese, maybe perhaps like a Chinese or Japanese ink painting. You can do that. Get the eyes in there. So this is the little part around our eyes where the fur is usually black, and then we have our eyeballs. So, and it's okay if it looks funny or silly. Gives a little personality. This is not necessarily the most realistic panda here. One's got kind of a funny face. Looks a little surprised, doesn't he? You can give him a little mouth if you want to leave the mouth off. That's fine as well. So mine's got like kind of a little cute smile there. Just looking at you. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the panda's arms or legs. This is why you want to draw a little bit lighter than what I've done so you can come back in and erase. But he's going to be in a bamboo forest. That is primarily what the pandas eat. So we're going to have an arm that's kind of overlapping, just kind of like this, like it's kind of going around, grabbing that bamboo. And I'm going to erase that line of the side of the body. All right, it doesn't have to be super detailed. We're not working on super detail here. We're just kind of keeping it very simple. Have another arm coming in, just like that. It's kind of like almost like a sideways letter U shape, all right? A little bit wiggly, got it? It's a very friendly, happy looking panda, isn't he? And the nicest place, one of the nicest places I've seen pandas, ladies and gentlemen, is at the National Zoo up in Washington, D.C. when that opens back up, getting a chance to see the pandas there. They have a really nice enclosure to be able to see them and to view them. Got a little bamboo he's nibbling on. All right. That is the majority of their diet is eating that bamboo. And you can do a little chest. If you look right here, a lot of times they're black and white, or like a very deep brownish, really that is almost black here in the white. And what are we missing? That's correct, we are missing some legs, so we're gonna get some legs in there. What we're gonna do is for our leg on this side, gonna come in and we're gonna kind of bring it like just like that. And again, it doesn't have to be super realistic. If you notice it looks weird to you or anything, you can kind of change it up a little bit. That's always why we want to go kind of light. And then we're only going to see part of this little leg right here. And like I said, if you feel the need to get a little more descriptive, and actually, you know what, I probably want to come up, fatten it up a little bit right over here, and maybe make it a little more narrow as it goes towards here, like his toes. If I want to wiggle it a little bit to make the shape of those toes and all that, I can do that. Okay. So he's got his little bamboo that he's munching on. If you want to make it look like he's kind of sitting on the ground, you can have some plants kind of coming up. All right. And what we're going to work on, we're going to work on kind of a bamboo forest for him. So we're going to come in, and what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of come up. Bamboos have those long stalks like that. They don't have to come all the way up. You can have some that are going different ways. And then usually they have a couple little notches in them every once in a while, like that. Just really lighten the leaves. There's these long, kind of skinny leaves. Kind of bring it down there. A little bit of overlapping going on. And I can make as many of those bamboos as I want, kind of off into the background. Maybe coming back behind him. Kind of overlapping. So I'm just doing this rather quickly here, but now you can come back. Once you're finished, ladies and gentlemen, you can come back and you can do pencil shading. However you want to do it, you could shade it all in here with your pencil. All right, so now we have a panda, and if you would like to, you could add water paint, you could add pastel, you could color with crayons, or however you want to do it. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.